When we were rapping, no one was signing rappers. We literally independently made it. When I started Slikour on Live, or when I started doing agency stuff, no one was trying to work with artists. They never even had a name like influencers. When I kept on saying to brands, start working with culture. I called it culture. Like, you know, they never even had a name for it. They never even called it influencers when I was telling this to brands. And the brands that listened, but it was so early that, like, I remember we even ran a campaign with, like, DJ Zinhle at the time, with one of these liquor brands. We ran a campaign with DJ Zinhle and Dineo Maketsi, and they had to make an appearance, but it was so early that Zinhle and Dineo literally like posted for free, but came to the event to get paid.
Yes.
So no one was even looking at like charging for, like, I posted the fact that I'm going to an event.
That was the era of Zinhle in her brown Beamer. She had a brown Beamer, and I remember.
You sure? I don't remember.
So I know I remember because there was a time we were meeting there. You guys were shooting something. Keenan was there as well, and she came in after, but that was in that era.
Yeah, I think it was even before that, you know, but this was before they even called like influencers, you know. I was literally saying that to the brands, you know. Even like the talks, you know, like the motivational talks. I went to a brand and I created something called Talks for Success, and I always said motivational talks are always old white people or like old black people. I don't know. I just said no one is speaking to young people, and I introduced this thing called Talks for Success with one of the banks, and then Sbu, and I invited Sbu to come talk there, and Sbu literally like saw that, and he started. Remember, Sbu had a motivational time, and he started doing it literally like from there. I mean, and Sbu has unashamedly said to me, "See, I watch you a lot with the other things that I do." So he said that to me without like, it's not like I'm saying anything that he hasn't said to me, you know. So, but you kind of realize that if God is using you as a point of reference, you don't constantly have to go to people and say, nah, cool. You just have to constantly like do